Thank you very much, Chairman Barrett, for coming to the 13th District. Welcome to Urbana. It's really great to have you here. I appreciate you making that trip. I also want to just echo a sincere thank you to the Shez Veterans Center and the leadership. I've had the privilege of visiting this center, and I know the important work that you're doing for veterans, student veterans on campus, and just want to say it's so special to be here having you host us for this field hearing. So I want to say a sincere thank you. And thank you to the University of Illinois. Chairman Barrett's district and mine are probably very similar. He mentioned Michigan State, so I have to say go Illini. But very similar in a lot of different ways. And so I think that this forum, this panel is going to be really, I think, really important to both of us, and we'll take all of this information back with us to Washington. So I look forward to a robust conversation about the experiences specifically for our rural veterans, gaps in access to care and benefits and resources that are available to bridge them. I want to also welcome our diverse panel of witnesses representing VA leadership, veteran service organizations, county and state programs, and most importantly, veterans. I'm grateful to all of you for being here, and I know that many of you traveled long distances to participate. Please know that I appreciate those efforts, and this conversation wouldn't be as productive without you, so thank you. For the rural veterans in the room, this type of travel is nothing new. Whether it's driving hours to the closest VA medical center or even farther for a compensation and pension exam. Rural veterans are unfortunately used to traveling to access the care and benefits they have earned through their service to our nation. I think something the chairman mentioned I share in common. Danville, Illinois is actually outside of my district, about 45 minutes from here, but is the closest VA hospital. So the 13th district is serviced by VA hospitals, but just outside of it. This is the biggest reason that I believe that community care, though, has to remain available to rural veterans. Unfortunately, community care access in rural America is not guaranteed. Due to financial issues and national provider and nursing shortages, rural health care is dying. Changes to Medicaid will only make it worse. According to the Center for Healthcare Quality and Payment Reform, 700 rural hospitals, a third of all rural hospitals in the country, are at risk of closing in the near future. Almost half of those are deemed at immediate risk of closing. In fact, Illinois has already lost 3 community hospitals in recent years, and 9 more have been deemed at immediate risk. We cannot have a conversation about community care without addressing the fact that it may not be there to take care of our veterans. I hope to hear from VA regarding its plans to ensure that veterans continue to have access to care. The work that Chairman Barrett and I do on technology modernization, on the Technology Modernization Subcommittee, seeks to help VA bridge some of these gaps through the use of technology. VA has long been a pioneer of telehealth, and during the COVID-19 pandemic, the department quickly pivoted to expand telehealth, which allowed many veterans to continue to receive much of their care. Unfortunately, telehealth is only a solution for veterans who have access to sufficient internet and the technical knowledge to use it. It's sad that in 2025 there are still parts of Illinois and the country that don't have access to broadband internet. Sadly, it's not just a rural America issue either. Even in places where broadband internet is available, it can be prohibitively expensive, especially for veterans living on a fixed income. I'm looking forward to hearing about our efforts to address the access and cost to make internet available to veterans so that they can access their care and benefits. I hope that we can have a fruitful conversation about these issues and possible solutions. Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for being here, and I'll yield back.